Okay, welcome back to Stardew. So, we're going to do the Christmas event, and we're going to do a little bit of work around the farm. That's pretty much it. We don't really have much to do. Again, winter. Alright, so what we got here? Sea urchin. Okay. I don't really need that, so I guess... Actually, wait, do I need that for the community center? I don't think I do. Pretty sure I don't need that for the community center. Let me check. No, I got it already. Okay, I did actually need it, but I did already. Never mind. That's fine. That's completely fine. Okay. Sell that off. So we need to gather some wood. And we need to gather some plant fibers for more scarecrows. Fortunately, we actually do have access to them despite it being winter, because we can just go into the mines and get them. But it's going to be a little tedious because we're going to be relying a little bit on RNG, which I'm not a big fan of, but what are you going to do? Alright, so we need quite a bit more than that. Right, we should also make the sprinklers before I forget. There we go. And I also need to smelt down this iron. It's been a while since I played this, so I've forgotten a few things here and there, but it's fine. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go back. Let's chop down. Goddamn, get out of my way. My fence is literally degrading before my eyes. Oh boy. Oh well. Okay, so chop it down. So I'm hoping this records right. I've been having non-stop issues with OBS for the past little bit. I actually lost a little bit of the COD campaign to it, although it was mostly stuff I was just gonna add out anyway. But it's still really annoying that happened, and it could happen somewhere where it's far more important. I did change the process priority on OBS to make it higher because for some reason it was set to below normal, which is really strange because I didn't set it to that, so I don't know how it got set to that to begin with, because the default is normal. So I don't understand why it was like defaulting to below normal, which might explain the issues I was having with like things not working and freezing up and losing footage and stuff, because like even with a really good computer, I can't imagine it running very well if it's set to below average. That really doesn't seem like that's a good thing. I don't even know why that setting exists, to be honest. Like, what is that for? Okay, so chop this down. I think we're gonna need like 500 wood total or something. I don't know. We're gonna need a lot because we have to make fences and we have to make scarecrows. Maybe we should go actually get the plant fibers today and then just like make the scarecrows first and then the fencing tomorrow. That might be a good idea. There we go. I'm just gonna keep chopping them down until I get about 250, because I need 250 for the scarecrow. Well, scarecrows plural, but there we go. Okay. Okay, deposit real fast. Take a sip of water. Worms. Oh, those worms kind of suck, though. Okay, right, we also need our scythe, so let me just go put someone away that I don't need. I guess I could just put down these real fast, because I just realized I already have these. There we go. So, while we're in the mines, maybe we should... I'm just thinking, we do have a couple more days. Maybe we should probably... Right, I can... Goddamn it, game. Oh, these menus. Maybe we should make more quality sprinklers, because I'm kind of thinking about that. We do have the time. I don't see why not. Like, I'm really struggling to see a reason why we couldn't. That's kind of the thing, because I feel like we definitely have, like, the opportunity. Getting the refined quartz, though, might be annoying, come to think of it. It's hard to tell, like, what we should do here. Is we've got, like, a lot to do, but we don't really have a lot of time left. We've only got, like, 4 days left in game. Okay, just had to pause real fast. Yeah, you know what? I think we will. I think we will actually just go and grab grab all the stuff we need. I mean, we really don't have anything else to do today, so... I mean, we got all day. I mean, still, and it's like 11. So it's getting, like, kind of late. But I feel like we have enough time to, like, at least get the plant fiber. Which which would be nice. Alright, go up this way. Go to the mines. Duh, mines. Okay, so floor 80. Pretty sure this is the floor where we have... Yeah, this is the plant fiber floor. Okay, good. And if we find fire quartz while we're here, that's also good, because that can be turned into refined quartz, so... It kind of doubles for resource gathering. Convenient. And gold. Okay, yeah, no, this is a really good floor to be on. Just grab this gold. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, if we can get, like, a good amount of sprinklers made, we could probably actually get ourselves a lot more, like, crop stuff done. Come here. Void essence. I'm kind of hoping for solar essence just because I want to make the ring, because... Let's go down here a bit. Glowstone ring. I want to make this. But I need the materials. Because it would let me actually have both the glowstone and the magnet ring at the same time, which would be really, really nice, because then I can actually have the magnet ring, because I really, really miss having range. Because having range was a good time. Now I don't have range, because I have the turtle ring or whatever, the rock crab ring, which gives me way more defense, but I can't have the magnet ring on anymore, which makes mining work kind of annoying, but oh well. Come here. Come here. Ooh. Strange bun. Bun. What else did I get from him? I got someone else, but now I can't tell what it is. Oh well. Whatever. Crack open the grass. Well, I guess cutting it, but I mean, it's basically the same as mining. It's like borderline the same thing, except it takes less stamina. Ooh, ruby. Give me that. I'm like half paranoid now. I'm like glancing up at OBS window because I'm kind of worried that it's gonna glitch out on me and I'm gonna lose the footage again. I live in constant fear of OBS now. OBS is the tyrant in my life that just makes me live in constant panic. Oh god. I guess I should explain what's been happening with it fully, because I haven't really given like a superb explanation of it. It's just been kind of like in passing, but effectively what's happening is the encoder overloads, which is baffling to me because I have an i9 processor, and then basically what happens from there is the entire thing freezes up, and then I lose audio. Like, I lose game audio, then I lose microphone audio, and then eventually it resumes. Holy shit, there's a lot of grass here. Eventually it resumes, but by that point I've lost so much footage that it really doesn't matter. It is an absolute mess. I don't know why it's doing that, and it didn't used to do that, so it's not, like, I can't even say, like, oh, it's the Elgato, because it's definitely not the Elgato. And it's definitely not the PC's fault. It's just OBS being stupid. And I assume it's in conjunction with Windows 11, because I've only ever had this problem on this PC. Like, I've never had this problem on the old PC, but the old PC was Windows 10. And God knows Windows 11 is a mess of a fucking system, so I would assume that's the problem. Like, if I had to take an accurate guess, I would say it's probably just a Windows 11 thing, but it's really goddamn annoying. And it's cost me, like, multiple recording sessions, and I've lost footage from the COD campaign, and just a bunch of other stupid shit that I'm just not happy about at all. Oh god, it's the worst. It is so bad. And, but yeah, I'm getting some recording work done on PlayStation before we get over to, before we jump over to Switch to do Princess Peach Showtime and Ocarina of Time and a bunch of other stuff. Sir, can you please not? Yeah, you're getting on my last nerve there. There we go. Okay, so got ourselves some decent stuff. So let me just make the scarecrows. So I need like 60 more. Oh god. Okay. Jesus. Did not think we need this many plant fibers. Okay, deposit real fast. Right. Give me the plant fibers. God knows I need them. I should eat this mushroom. I'm just realizing, like, I'm getting really low on everything here. Oh, shit. Sir, no, you need to stop. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Am I in danger here? I'm trying to decide if this is, like, an actual dangerous situation. Might not be. Well, that's convenient. He just dropped a whole ass copper bar. I'll take that. Give me that. That's fantastic. It saves me a little bit of resource gathering there. That's really good. Very happy about that. The risk reward there was quite worth it. Give me the plant fibers. Give me all the plant fibers. But so I do have some stuff I want to talk about real fast as well to do with the channel. So I will be starting FPS Pitfall soon. Probably by the end of February. And if not early March. And XDefiant has actually had a semi-release date, so they haven't pinned it down specifically at the time of recording this, but they have said it will be out before March 31st, which is like the best news we've heard in a while. I mean, it could still get delayed because XDefiant, but and I know there's like news outlets saying like, oh, it's got a lot of competition, but it's like, it's just fucking mainstream media not understanding the situation at all due to FPS games. Like, it doesn't have any competition. I mean, the finals is like basically dead already. Like, came out in December, now it's already dead. And then you have like Call of Duty, which is in the worst state it's ever been. And then you have like fucking Rainbow Six, which has pretty much died completely in the last year or so because hackers basically took over the game. And like, there's really not much competition out there. Like, if XDefiant releases, has a good anti-cheat, and plays as well as it did in like the beta testing, it's gonna be really, really good. I'm just kind of worried that they're gonna make the mistake Payday 3 made, which is they still haven't really done like a beta test on PlayStation 5, which for a lot of people who don't know like what the Payday 3 situation was, effectively the reason that the servers crashed immediately, like we're talking week 1, was because they didn't test them on PlayStation, which is the biggest platform, and therefore they didn't have accurate numbers for like how many servers they needed and like what kind of like power consumption they needed and all this other stuff. So when the game released, they were horribly underprepared, and they instantly fucking lost connection on day 1. And like didn't have any sort of proper servers for a week after that because they just didn't do any testing on PS5, which is like, why would you ignore the biggest platform? Like, that's just so stupid. It's such a like it's such a newbie goddamn mistake, which is what I find so funny. Like, you're talking about a company like Stardew, which has been around for like what, 20 years at this point, and they didn't think to do like the most basic shit in the world, which was test on the biggest platform. Like, that's just, it's such a terrible mistake. Like, it's such a rookie mistake too. Like, I think that's the worst of it, is knowing like what a really dumb error it was. Like, it's so funny when you think about it, because I feel like Payday 3 was doomed from the start to fail. Like, they poised it to fail. There was no way it was gonna succeed. Everything they did was wrong, which is like, why would you do that? Why would you set yourself up to fail knowing that this thing is like the last line of defense from your company dying? It's so dumb. Like, I think that was the worst part for me with the Payday 3 situation, was just how stupid it was. I think that's what bothered me the most about it. And the fact there was so many fanboys defending it at the time, which was like, why? Why are you defending this? This was terrible. Like, they completely did not do anything to ensure this thing succeeded. And then they wondered why it flopped. It's like, it flopped because you didn't care about it. That's why it flopped. Oh god, Payday 3. Like, what a horrible mess. I'm gonna eventually do a video on it, like an actual like video essay talking about, because I feel like I genuinely deserve the right to do so, because I'm the one who got shit on the most for it. Like, of all the comments on my video, And of all like the dislikes that I got on that Payday 3 video, and now just knowing how vindicated I was because that player base has dropped to below 200 people. Like, I feel so validated. Like, it's so satisfying. And yet, every time I look at that video in the analytics, it's like, oh, majority dislikes. But it's like, I know I was right, which is kind of funny. So it's like, it's a weird feeling because it's like, oh, the video did badly. I mean, it didn't do badly. It still got like 2,000 views. But it's still really funny to me that, like, I got all those dislikes and hateful comments, and yet I was the one who was right, which is, like, so goddamn satisfying. But, I mean, it was doomed to fail. I mean, Payday 3 always was, like, even from the start, because just the devs didn't give a shit. I mean, and on top of that, like, the gameplay was not too much of a step up from Payday 2 either. Like, it wasn't bad gameplay-wise. Obviously, Payday's always going to be fun. But at the end of the day, like, you didn't make any real innovations or improvements to the gameplay system. So how can you really expect people to stick around? Like, I mean, really, the only things that they changed were, like, adding in hostages and, like, sliding. And then everything else they got rid of. I mean, you gained 2 gameplay systems in exchange for all of your cosmetic items. And, like, all of your gameplay elements in regards to weapons. So, like, was it really worth it, you know? It always seems like so tragic to me that Payday 3 was like set up to fail. Cause, I mean, God knows we all looked forward to it. I mean, every Payday fan out there was looking forward to this game's release because obviously, I mean, it was like the first new game in the franchise in a decade, and then they just kind of pissed all over it. It's really tragic. Like, it really does suck that that's what ended up happening, because it's like, it could have been something special, and they completely fucked it. Oh well. Stuff happens, I guess. I don't know. I try to look on the bright side with Payday 3, but, like, how do you look on the bright side of that, you know? Yeah, I think we should smelt down the gold, because the gold's gonna take forever to smelt. Just makes the most sense to smelt it overnight. Alright, go to sleep. Nice. Surprised our mining skill went up that much. Santa! Okay, so now we get the winter event. So our secret gift giver was Alex, if I'm remembering correct. Not that it really matters, I guess, because I have diamonds. I actually think the only 2 people who don't like diamonds are, like, Leah and Linus, I'm pretty sure, don't like them. I can't remember. Let's see. No, that's not it. Secret gift giver. Yes, it's Alex. Okay. Oh yeah, we got gold for days, boys. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get as much of that as possible. You know, smelted and done and everything, because if I can get that done, that would actually work really, really well. That would get that out of the way. And that would get us, like, closer to having more sprinklers. Because the thing is, like, we have quite a few here, but I would like to get as much as possible so that way we can just make millions off of our crops. Because, I mean, the thing is, if we can get, like, good money off the crops fairly early on, by the time, like, the next winter rolls around, we'll probably be millionaires. Like, legitimately, because we'll just have so much money. It'll just be absolutely insane how much money we're gonna have. But the goal is to just kind of get ourselves, like, as much money as humanly possible and just focus on, like, friendship stuff for the next little while. Because I really don't want to, like, I don't want to have to really worry about it too much, you know? I just want to be able to get what I get done and not really, like, think about anything else. Let's just keep tearing down these. Actually, most of them kind of cleared out on their own, conveniently enough. Right, so we gotta clear out this whole area because we gotta put, like, fencing in. That reminds me, we actually have to, like, tear down some trees. Ooh. Hey, that's a new artifact. Sweet. Very nice. I'm very, very happy about that. Also, this is hardwood. Give me that hardwood. Okay, there we go. So that's the other thing we have to start doing, is we have to start storing up hardwood if we want to get the house upgrade. Because we need the house upgrade. Alright. There we go. Nice. And so we need, I actually don't know how much wood we need, come to think of it. I think we're gonna need like over 100 fences though, if we want to actually like get this whole area fenced off. Because as far as I'm aware, and I don't know if fencing is cosmetic or if it does function like Harvest Moon does, where like the fencing actually keeps weeds out. But I know it keeps animals in. Like if you want to keep your animals kind of like free-rangey, it does that. But okay, I'm glad that fell that way, because if that had fallen in the water, I would have been very sad. Yeah, like I don't know if that's like how that works or not. I'm pretty confident it does. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. But I figure I might as well make them just in case. The only thing it costs is wood, and the entire farm is going to refresh at the start next year, so not a big deal. Alright, let's go. Let's go do the Christmas event in February, but it's fine. Look, we had that long-ass delay between, like, what, like the October video and then, like, the next video after that. I have not recorded this in a very long time, and I've been like on these weird hiatuses with this series because it's just like it's kind of like inconvenient to record these because I have to use like a different editor. But I'm hoping like with the OBS fixes I've made that maybe I've I don't know, give me boots. But no, I'm hoping with the OBS like issues I've had, maybe I've fixed it and maybe I can like get this recorded and edited in my proper software and not use VSDC, which takes much longer to edit and is just nightmarish overall. Because the thing is, like, the default Windows editor, which is what I typically use for a lot of like the Let's Play stuff, because it just like cuts down a lot of time, it has this bad habit of cutting the quality quite badly. But it also has the convenience of saving so much time, and if the video is high quality enough, you don't even notice the loss, like the actual data loss, because it just, the recording, like the base recording is so high that it just doesn't really matter. But then, like, you know, if for some reason games like this, which use like pixel art, like old-fashioned pixel art as well, seem to have weird bitrate problems, so I don't know. I don't know why it's an issue, it just is. It's like a weird problem to do with, like, that editor. It's always been an issue. It's not like this is a new problem. Like, I've always had this issue, but just because it saves so much time, for the most part, it's so convenient to get done that I just kind of put up with it. But, like, then you get stuff like the Unmetal series where, like, the audio turned to shit. Ugh, I don't know. It's a big issue. It happens. Okay, so how much do we have for, like, the sprinklers? Because I feel like I might have enough by now. So I have enough for 6 sprinklers in terms of gold bars. So, yeah, I think the next thing to work on is the refined quartz, then. So that means we need iron, correct? Let's see. Yes, we need 6 iron and we need 6 refined quartz, so we're gonna get like 5 of them. So I think what I should do is I should just smelt the copper and then transmute it into iron. And if I still need iron after that, I'll just I'll go into the mines, get the last couple, because we've mostly got it done. Like, it's not really that much of an issue. And really, the only 2 things we have left for winter is, like, the 2 merchants, and everything else is just about, like, getting set up for spring. We will need to put the fencing down at some point, but we can take a whole day to do that. It's not a big deal. It won't take too long. So, I'm only recording, like, 2 videos this session, because, like I said, I don't trust OBS enough right now to actually do more than that, but I do have some stuff planned. I have some, like, one-offs planned and some mini compilations and some other stuff kind of planned out for, like, the coming weeks and stuff. And then in March, I'll be doing Princess Peach Showtime and maybe X-Divide, maybe not. We'll see. I definitely want to play it for the channel, but we might be on Switch by then. And unfortunately, Switch is, like, the only platform it's not releasing on, so... let's see, so what else? Right, so we need to put the copper in. And I think we'll go and, right, first put the scythe away, because we don't need the scythe. And I think we'll head off and we'll go visit the merchant. Maybe she'll have something for us. I really doubt it. Our RNG's been horrific. Albacore, I don't give a shit. Goodbye. Let me just go and grab myself the mushrooms so I can sell them off. Ooh, worms. Never mind. I was really hoping that was going to be an artifact. There we go. And I've been getting more sprite work done in my game, very slowly but surely. In fact, the game's almost in alpha. It's still in pre-alpha, but once I get into like alpha phase, I'll do the trailer, because then I'll actually have something to show for my work. But for now, I'm kind of unfortunately in this situation where I'm just mostly working on the game with like there's been no like actual gameplay testing. It's just mostly been getting like animation work done, some other things, but it's been time consuming. In fact, I'm actually gonna probably have to take a break from it soon just to get more recording work done, because I've fallen really behind on recording in the last like little while. Like last couple of months I've been, and it's mostly been, like I said, to do with like OBS being a problem. Like for the most part, it really has been just like glitches and recording errors that have put me back, but for the most part it's just been really, really annoying. I've been trying to like get myself into a situation where I can have a bunch of stuff recorded ahead of time so I have free time to myself to get my game done, but it's just been awful. I mean, I might actually have to take a break from YouTube for a bit just to like get work done, because at the end of the day I'm prioritizing that more than this. Like, as much as I enjoy this, YouTube isn't really getting me anywhere. It's not like my channel is really growing too much, so I've unfortunately kind of just not really, I don't know, it's been like really demotivating. Like, I've been really struggling to focus on YouTube recently, because it's just like, what's the point, you know? It's not exactly like the channel's growing, so I don't know, maybe I'll take a break from YouTube for a while at some point soon. I definitely want to get to the third channel anniversary, you know? Because that's kind of the thing that's been kind of punching me in the balls about YouTube, is just thinking, like, I've been doing this shit for 3 years and I'm still not, like, I'm not even barely past the 100 sub mark, you know? And it's not like I don't appreciate the subs, I definitely do. Like, there's no words to describe how much I value the subs, but at the same time, like, if YouTube's gonna keep snuffing my channel, I really don't see the point in keep uploading. I mean, I might just eventually phase out YouTube completely and just move to Rumble, because as far as I'm aware, Rumble treats people a lot better than YouTube does. Like, YouTube's awful for that. Like, YouTube treats small creators like complete shit. And it's because they can afford to do so, because they know, like, even if you put together like 500 small channels, they still wouldn't be equivalent to one MrBeast or one Ryan Tran, right? So, like, no matter what they do, like, there's just this situation of YouTube has no incentive to actually care about small channels, which is, like, it's really bad, and it's a terrible system, and I mean, it's gonna eventually lead to the death of YouTube, like, long term, but short term, they're making so much money they don't give a shit. And even once they do, like, completely collapse in on themselves as a company, all that's gonna happen is a bunch of the CEOs are gonna get golden parachutes, and then everyone else is gonna lose their jobs, which is horrific and stupid, but that's the way corporate kind of is. I mean, it sucks, but that's reality. I mean, can't exactly fight reality. God knows people try, though. Yeah, I have a bunch of weird little videos coming out that I kind of intend to, like, things that are like one-offs and compilations and a bunch of other stuff, but for the most part, I'm just going to be doing Stardew in 7 days for the next little bit, just because I really, really enjoy this, and I really, really want to get 7 days done. Like, I don't want to continue playing 7 days. I've gotten really, really sick of it. Like, I wish I could put into words how sick of it I've gotten, because it's been awful. Like, it truly has. And I think, like, the main problem with 7 days is just more so I'm very, very bored of playing it. Because it's not like I actually dislike the default game. I think the game is fine. I've always kind of liked it. But I think the issue with 7 days is just I've been uploading it for like 2 years at this point. Recording it for like 2 years. And it's just gotten to the state where I'm like, oh god, I'm miserable. Like, I'm actually miserable playing it. And I think it shows, because unlike this, where I can kind of like get a steady stream of like talking going on, like really enjoy myself, with 7 days I'm sitting there, I'm struggling to even like do commentary because I'm just kind of miserable. Like, that's kind of the funny part. I'm just kind of like unhappy when I'm playing it, which is, I mean, it's not good. Nothing about it is good, but it's just kind of this weird thing of like, oh yeah, I'm kind of miserable with this. Ugh. It's really not good. I cannot stress that enough. Like, it's not a good thing. It's really, really bad. But I have to get it done. Like, I absolutely have to get it done because, I mean, I said I would. You know, God, it's so tiring to record those, too. Because, like, it's low effort content. Oh, get the fuck out of there. Like, it's low effort content. I'm not going to deny that. It's definitely like, oh, it's not the highest end content in the world. It's just me doing a challenge run series. But at the end of the day, it just gets it done, you know? It gets the series made, it gets everything finished, and it makes it so that I can do something on YouTube no one else has done, which is kind of exciting. Like, I definitely think I'll look back on it fondly, but right now I'm just miserable recording it, which is not great. So it's kind of like a weird... It's a weird trade-off, right? Because on one hand, it's like I'm not really happy recording it, but on the other hand, I'm definitely going to be happy once it's done, and I'll be proud of the accomplishment, really doing something that no one else has done on YouTube, which is completing Console Edition, like, for a full in-game year, which ironically has taken over a real year. You know, there's something wrong with your time system when the game takes longer to play than it would in real life. I mean, granted, there have been breaks here and there, and I'm sure if I had actually just done like 1 day per video, it definitely would have only taken me exactly a year. But it's still like, I mean, I guess it would have taken longer because I do upload every 3 days. Not like I upload daily. Although if I go to Rumble, I will actually upload there daily because the fact that fewer people use Rumble means that the more content I create on there, the higher chance I have of actually getting discovered, quote unquote. So what, that's 3, so I need like 5 more. Yeah, because that's gonna make 3 of them. So yeah, we're gonna do like 2 videos this recording session, and that way I can not really worry about it for a while. Actually, I guess I should just like grab as many of these as I can, just to be safe. Okay, let's go. Let's leave. Head back home. So, yeah, that's gonna get me enough to make like 4 of them, 5 of them, which will easily get me done. So there, we have all the sprinklers we need, basically. Alrighty. What am I doing? Not thinking good. Right, the other thing I need to do real fast, let me just... because I'm realizing, oh yeah, these are kind of like too high. Actually, what am I doing? This is stupid. I shouldn't be doing that. What I should be doing is I should be instead raising up these. I'm like going to the effort of breaking down all my scarecrows, but that's probably like not a good idea. There we go. Because yeah, this is going to be quite the it's gonna be quite the little patch here we got going. It's really nice. Nope, that's wrong. Game. God damn it. Wish I didn't have to scroll all the way. God damn, really? Ah, God, this is so painful the way they make you place these. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's just like a weird effect. It kind of looked like there was like... I can't really describe it. It kind of looked like they were in this weird spot, but... There we go. Nice. Okay. Getting them placed down. Okay, I was looking at the time thinking, it can't be that late already. It's not. It just kind of looks like it's late. Okay, yeah, so we need like 2 more here. So... Let me craft 2 more of these real fast. That's all I can craft, actually. Huh. Look at that. Okay, so there we go. And I think we could probably place another row down here. Wait, hang on a minute. So these cover like 7 range, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I'd want to do that, I'd actually have placed an row of scarecrows down here, so that's probably not a good idea. So I think we have enough, then we'll just store the rest of the stuff we made. Or we'll sell it off and get the money, I think. No, because you know what? We do need the iron, actually, come to think of it. So I think we'll keep the iron, but we'll sell off the gold bars. And we'll sell off the copper. but we do need the iron for the glowstone ring. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. Let's also sell the quartz and the bat wing. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. We'll wait. Yeah, we can wait for this to finish smelting. I was gonna say, should we wait for it? But yeah, we can wait for it. Okay, so we made pretty good progress this video. We got all our sprinklers done. We got our scarecrows done. We did the Christmas event. What else did we do? That's pretty much it, but that's a lot. Like, we did a lot. And next video we'll be able to, I think we'll do, like, spring. Again, it's the new year. Crazy. It's actually insane we're hitting year 2. Like, that is really nutty. So, we have enough fertilizer for pretty much everything. I'm gonna make sure the quality fertilizer is what I use for the ancient seeds, because I'm thinking about that. I'm like, I should probably make sure that that's a thing. Right, do we have what it takes for a seed maker? Don't think we do. That's really unfortunate. We also want to make this at some point. Instead, I got rid of all my refined quartz now. I just realized that. Oh, I mean, do we even have the battery pack? No, we don't. We used it for the community center. Can we make battery packs? I don't think we can. I don't even know if that's craftable, come to think of it. What are these? Oh, wild seeds. Never mind. Let's make the bait. Bait's always useful. Yeah, we can't really do much. Okay, I had to pause real fast. Take a sip of water. Yeah, I think we've pretty much done everything we need to do. I think we just kind of wait for these to, oh god, we really don't need bait. I did not realize we had that much bait. Oh boy. Well, looks like we might spend most of spring fishing then. Was not aware we had that much. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I think mostly what we're going to be doing during spring is just kind of wandering around trying to find worms, and we do need the leeks. Right, that reminds me. So how many leeks do we have? We have 8. So we need 4 leeks for the George side quest to get the coffee maker. And it would give us a ton of friendship with George too, which helps because that's, you know, that goes towards the final mission of the playthrough. But mostly what I'm interested in is getting the coffee makers. That way we can befriend Lewis and Harvey a lot faster. I'm gonna go to bed because we don't need to stay up and watch this smelt. So I think we're done. We made a lot of progress, made a lot of money too. And I think next video we're just gonna do spring and get the last merchant of the year. So yeah, that's gonna be it. And next time.